Hello, welcome to Naisha's channel where we are sculpting with Naisha. Today I'm showing you a tube tool technique for creating curly hair, which is very different from the curly hair technique where we use the hair cards. This one gives you a more defined curl. The first thing that we're going to do is select the tube tool and then select path. And we're going to make a simple path from point A to point B. It depends on or how long you want it. It really depends on how long you make this tube. There's no specific size or thing. So to activate that tube, you're going to press the green dot, and then you're going to go to the three dots in the top corner, check spiral, and they have different options when you do check spiral. So the twist angle is how twisty or curly you want your tube to be or your curl to be. The offset is the width of the curl. The scale is how thick the curl will be. And then the angle offset is where the spiral begins at the top of the tube. For now, I'm just using the twist angle, and I'm going to make it sort of like in a 3 type curl range. And then after I do that and get to where I want it to be, I'm going to select the radius of the tool, and the bottom radius is going to be thinner than the top. After that, we're going to go ahead and select profile, and we're going to, really depends on what you think would look right. Just pretty much move those points around until you're satisfied. Then we're going to go to materials, opacity, photo, and then pick your hair card or your hair texture that you have. This is where you can edit the actual texture of the image that you are using for your curl. And I'm going to actually be editing it later in this video. I'm going to show you a little bit more about that. But once you finally get this in here, we're going to attach to the head. This is the same technique as I use for the other videos that I posted using face cards. You're just going to attach it to the head. You don't have to validate this curl if you don't want to, but I just do it for the back of the head. This is the back of the head, not really gonna put much detail into it. I'm just gonna move the drag tool, or use the drag tool and the move tool to manipulate the curl once I connect to the head. So once you get that first curl there, you're gonna clone it, move it over, clone it, move it over. The same thing that's been happening in the other videos I posted. And as you're creating these pieces, join them to create groups so that this process goes a lot faster. You're not wasting a lot of time just doing individual hairs. And then to avoid symmetry, use the move tool. When you do group these, use the move tool to move these curls around so that not symmetry, but the repetition is not really there, because curls are not repeated like technically how this is. So use the move tool to move the curls around, and that's what the move tool does. It moves the elements within the group individually, and the drag tool will move the entire group. So if you watch my videos using hair cards, we're doing the same exact thing. We're repeating the curls, joining, repeating, joining, and just filling up the head. Once I do this side, I'm going to go ahead and mirror it to the other side. This is the back of the head. You don't really have to worry that much about it. And then I'm going to use the move and the drag tool just to adjust the curls a little bit so that you get rid of some of that repetition in the curls. I love this technique so much because you still get those defined curls in this hairstyle, but it isn't too repeated like if you use like the curve tool or the array tool, which repeats things. Now we are going to create another curl, and this one is going to be for the top of the head. And when we create this, we're going to curl it to match, or curl it to make it seem like it's like coming from the hairline and then swooping over the side. And we're doing this while we're still in the unvalidated mode. We're going to do this for both sides for each part. I want to take a moment to say how appreciative I am of everyone and all the people who subscribed so far, and I look forward to more people joining us. I also want you guys to know that I definitely see your comments. I am working on videos. I do take like a certain amount of videos to completely, almost like repeating the same thing. So I did a curly hair video, and I'm doing another one because I'm always looking for a way to perfect my technique. When I'm doing curls, I always keep doing it until I get to that realistic type of effect. And this is where we're at right now. So this is probably going to be like for now, the last curl video I'm going to do. But yeah, like I don't know if it was just me. I used to do like the Sims free play, and way back then I hated so much that the hair didn't look like textured, like real. I get it, it's Sims free play, but still put some effort. I know they have like I think like a dreadlocks, and then they also have like a hairstyle like this as well in the Sims free play, but I did not like that the hairstyles didn't cater to black hair as much as it should have, or just any hair in general. All the hairstyles was big no-no for me. So that's why I know I couldn't do anything by starting in Nomad Sculpt, but that's why I do Nomad Sculpt now. I like to create realistic hair textures and realistic anything, faces, nails, pretty much anything. And that's why I started this channel, so I can also show you guys how to do it, because I also did not see, and there was someone who did mention this, that there aren't many videos that caters to different curl types or specifically sculpting black people. It's just a preference. I'm an artist. First I was an artist or a painter, and my whole theme was portraying black beauty and black excellence. So that's why I'm sort of carrying that over to Nomad Sculpt. I wanted to do that, like sculpt my artwork, and I couldn't find any videos on creating hair like this or creating like absolutely realistic afro texture. It doesn't have to be realistic all the time. That's just me. I want it to be realistic. I'm just picky like that. But yeah, pretty much that's it. I couldn't find any videos that did, so I went ahead and started a channel that will. This is me just continuing the theme of my artwork. I still do paint, and I'm only really doing or learning and teaching this sort of style of Nomad Sculpt. Not style, like theme, because it's something that I've been doing all of my life with painting and drawing, and it's where my theme is centered on drawing and painting black women. So I'm going to be sculpting black women with Nomad Sculpt, and sort of building my channel around that specifically. I will do other things, but yeah, that's what I'm building my channel on, based off my passions in the past, and what my artwork looks like now and have in the past. I'm gonna I'm not gonna talk throughout this entire video. It's doing the same exact thing I've been doing in the past, or not in the past, but in the last two videos I did, with doing the parts on the top of the head. Just simply replicating each curl and moving it over, grouping that batch and moving it over. And the same thing I did for the top, or the centerpiece where the hair, what I'm working on now, I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side, and we'll just go on from there. I do want to take this time to also mention a fellow Nomad sculptor. Her name, or her user handle on TikTok, is Cyberlace. I suggest you guys go check out her work, because that's where I sort of got the inspiration from to create, or to learn more about using face cards and hair cards to create realistic hair textures. She does really pretty hair types, and definitely, I do want to definitely give credit to where it belongs. She is on, I'm not sure if she's on YouTube, I just know she's on TikTok. I've been following her for a little bit, and I suggest you guys go check her out. She does really cute clothing as well, and her artwork is really amazing. Go check it out. Or her sculpts are really amazing. Go check it out. I'm going to leave the link to her TikTok in my in the description below. I just want to make a quick note. At some point coming up, I do attempt to join these curls and then quickly find out that that they change. So you can like join all your curls together, but at the same time you probably don't want that. So you can leave them apart, but if you do want to join them all together, just use the same face card you created in Procreate. It's not really gonna really do anything or do much. Yeah, so as you can see, all I've done is clone that part, and then I moved it up, and I'm moving or dragging the curls around so that I get more of that realistic, like loose hairs flying around the curls. Taking a look in solo mode, you can really see the hair strands within these curls, and that's what I like so much about using this tube tool technique. It just instantly gives you that beautiful curl that you're looking for. Here we are at the other side of that part. We're going to create another tube and we're going to curve that like we did before to the top of the head, and then we're going to spiral it at the texture. I'm actually going to create a new texture for this, and in Procreate I'm just going to simply add more strands of hair to a um, card that I already did before. This is the final hairstyle. I really hope this uh, tutorial or video like helps with creating curls. But I'm going to be moving on from doing hairstyles just for now, just to like explore different things. But let me know how this worked out for you. Don't forget to subscribe, make sure you leave a comment, and if you want me to learn anything else, just drop it in the comments and I will get to you. I'm going to start a forum so that you guys can probably leave a comment and I can see them. But see you next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share with your friends. Bye.